Hello again, Danny Vaughn here, ready to do another installment of DV Q&A. If you're new to this, people have been writing in, asking particular questions relevant to Taiketo or Wasted, questions to other band members, and so we thought we'd start building the channel by doing a few of these every now and then, putting them out there. We're going to do some from Australia, which is coming up. So if you are one of those wonderful YouTube people that likes to cruise around and hit thumbs up, please do. Please subscribe to the channel so we can build this up. And send in your questions if you have them to dannyvaughn.com. You can contact me there. So today we're covering a question that's very timely. It's from Martin Florix and Paul Quinton. Both asked the same question, and it has to do with basically how do we write songs for the new album. If you don't know, there's a new Taiketo album coming out in 2025. And I really have just spent the last 5 weeks in my studio on and off each day, kind of chopping away at it. How do the songs get written? That's something I'll have to condense somehow because it's never the same thing twice. But what's interesting about whatever's coming on this new album is that normally I'll get a few songs or a couple songs under my belt before we even start talking about a Taiketo album. So for instance, when we did Reach, I had written The Run before we really got serious about writing an album. And when I wrote that song, I knew it was like, okay, we're gonna do this, because I immediately knew that it was one of those songs that was gonna be special for me. But when this is something that it's contractually, it's time for a new Taiketo album. We should have done it years ago, but of course COVID interrupted everything. And sort of I've been kind of cruising, doing other things ever since. And Frontiers has reminded me that they're due an album. So we decided to just go for it. And I had nothing in the reserve tank. So we really had to start from zero. I did end up going back and finding an old idea from like a year ago that I thought could be developed into something. But it's been real nice back and forth between myself, Harry Scott Elliott, and Chris Childs doing most of the writing, and they're great sounding boards. They also have great ideas of their own. And so once I started kicking it into gear and pulling from a few different places, they started submitting things. And so we're making very rough demos, which you can do at home. And that really helps because you can sit back and listen, and over time you can find out maybe there's a part that's not sitting right with you and needs changing, but you're stuck. So I can call Chris and say, look, I don't get this bridge on this song. Can you write something else for that musically and see if it inspires me to come up with another lyric? The nice thing is that initially it was really hard work, but then there came this period where it was like every day another song was coming, another song was coming. And now we're starting to feel really, really strong about this next album that's going to come out October, November of 2025. So in a nutshell, how to write songs, or how I do it, it's never the same twice. It all depends upon the song. My favorite songs are the ones that come to me all at once. Come to me almost as a finished product, like you're listening, oh, really? Okay. Standing Alone was written like that. Standing Alone was written in about 15 minutes. Burning Down Inside, much the same. The Run, when I came up with that, it just all kind of flowed out. And there's one like that on this record that I think is going to be a favorite, that was just almost like taking dictation. The rest of it is hard work, and it's chipping away. It's like what Michelangelo said about making marble statues. He said he just chips away everything that isn't the statue. And that's kind of what we're doing here, is forming the song. But at this point now, we've got 10 songs ready, with 2 more on deck to be worked on. And it's just an exciting time. Haven't done a new album in a long time, as most of my fans remind me quite regularly. So I hope you're ready for it. So thanks for the question. Hit like and subscribe if you can, and there'll be more of these installments coming. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.